China. Imagine discovering China for the very first time. 3 weeks, 5 incredible destinations. From soaring cityscapes and creative neighborhoods to ancient capitals, mountain landscapes, and some unforgettable local food. Let me show you how to travel China. Here's an overview of my journey through China, traveling entirely by high-speed train. I arrived in Shanghai, where you can move between its surreal skyline, small local restaurants, cafes, and an ancient water town just outside the city. From there, I took the high-speed train south to Shenzhen, a city known for its fast pace and futuristic side, but also for creative areas like OCT Loft and the slower streets of Nantou ancient city. Afterwards, I visited Chongqing, famous for its steep, layered streets and striking night views to the dramatic landscapes of the Wulong Karsts. Then I continued to Xi'an, one of China's oldest cities, a former imperial capital and the eastern starting point of the ancient Silk Road. Finally, I ended in Beijing, exploring the Great Wall, historic temples, hutongs, and cozy cafes. And at the end of this video, I'll also share everything you need to know before traveling to China, along with a detailed breakdown of what I spent across the entire trip. My first day in Shanghai began near West Nanjing Road, one of the city's most vibrant neighborhoods, lined with cozy cafes, bakeries, and a variety of restaurants. Here you find one of the best traditional Chinese beef and green onion pies freshly baked in front of you. From there, I went over to the 1,000 Trees building, one of Shanghai's most unique pieces of architecture. Inspired by the famous Hanging Gardens, the entire structure is covered with hundreds of large columns topped with trees, creating the illusion of a vertical forest rising above the city. Next, I visited Xi'an Temple, one of the most important Buddhist temples in Shanghai. Surrounded by high-rise buildings, its golden roofs and intricate details create a striking contrast against the modern city skyline. As the afternoon turned into evening, I made my way down Nanjing Road.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home. Humming on my favorite ditty.
The closer I got to sunset, the more surreal the atmosphere became, neon lights slowly flickering to life, crowds filling the streets, and the energy of Shanghai building with every block.
Strolls down the boulevard, but your place is closer than mine. Why don't we
Eventually, I reached the Bund.
more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. I said life.
Across the river, the skyline of Pudong lit up the night sky, creating one of the most impressive city views in the world.
My lead.
For my second day in Shanghai, I left the high-rise buildings behind and took a day trip to Zhujiajiao, an ancient water town often referred to as the Venice of Shanghai.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole?
Before you come to China, there's one thing you should know: apps like Google Maps, WhatsApp and Instagram don't work here the same way they do back home. But there's a simple workaround. If you get an international eSIM before arriving, you can stay connected and keep using your apps as usual. During this trip, I tested 3 different eSIM providers in China, and in my experience, the one that worked best was Holofly. So I reached out to them, and Holofly offered to sponsor this video and give you a 5% discount. Holofly offers unlimited data in more than 200 destinations worldwide, including regional plans and a global eSIM for frequent travelers with no hidden costs. One benefit I really like is called Always On. Once you install your eSIM, you automatically get 1 GB of backup data every month, so if plans change, Holofly has your back. If you're planning your own trip to China, scan the QR code on screen or use the link in the description below and use my code Lais to get 5% off your purchase. The moment I arrived, the atmosphere felt completely different. Stone bridges crossed narrow canals, wooden houses lined the water, and small boats drifted quietly through the town. Strolling around, I found a cafe overlooking one of the canals and decided to slow down for a while, sitting by the water, watching boats pass by. It was easy to understand why so many people compare this place to Venice. I ended up spending nearly 5 hours exploring the Venice of Shanghai before the sun began to set. As the golden light reflected off the canals, it felt like the perfect moment to head back to Shanghai. My third day started the same way as many mornings in Shanghai, with a green onion pie for breakfast. After breakfast, I made my way to the North Bund Greenland, one of Shanghai's most underrated waterfront areas. Stretching along the Huangpu River, it offers spacious walking paths, a relaxed atmosphere, and some of the city's most impressive skyline views without the crowds found elsewhere. And in my opinion, there's no better way to enjoy a view than with a coffee in hand. A short walk later brought me to 1933 Old Milford, one of the most unusual buildings in Shanghai. Originally built as the largest slaughterhouse in the Far East, the structure has since been transformed into a creative space filled with cafés, shops, and galleries. Its maze-like concrete corridors, bridges, and staircases give it an almost futuristic feel, making it one of the most photogenic spots in the city. Afterwards, I took a taxi to Hongkou Park. While I was a little late for peak cherry blossom season, the park was still beautiful. The mix of blooming trees, autumn colors, and peaceful pathways made it a welcome escape from the city's constant energy. A coffee later, I made my way to the Bund sightseeing tunnel. It's certainly one of Shanghai's more unusual attractions, taking you beneath the Huangpu River through a tunnel filled with lights and visual effects.
And I was working In the streets of amber, I was freezing. Almost late December, but I was tumbling. Got a few.
On the other side, I arrived in Pudong just in time for sunset.
And take a fright. Someone popping up from the night. This is morning, do you have a light? I'm sorry I'm not full mind.
Once night fell, the skyscrapers fully came to life. Surrounded by towering glass buildings, neon reflections and endless lights, the whole scene had a surreal, almost sci-fi atmosphere that made it one of the most impressive cityscapes I've experienced. My fourth day started with a special coffee at Metal Hands, one of Shanghai's most popular specialty coffee spots. For lunch, I headed to a small Michelin-rated restaurant, famous for its sesame noodles. At just 14 yuan, it was one of the cheapest meals of the trip and one of the best. From there, I made my way to a building known among photographers simply as the Red Building. With its deep red facade, curved balconies and distinctive architecture, it has become one of Shanghai's most photographed locations. Later in the afternoon, I took a Didi to Expo Culture Park to visit the Shanghai Greenhouse Garden. Unfortunately, the greenhouse is closed on Mondays, but even from the outside, the quiet, scenic park made the trip worthwhile. As sunset approached, I headed to the city god temple. Located in the heart of the city's old town, the temple dates back centuries and offers a completely different side of Shanghai. Arriving before sunset meant I could experience it twice. First in daylight and then again after dark when the lanterns illuminated the surrounding streets and traditional buildings. For my final day in Shanghai, there was one place I still wanted to see and photograph. The famous Wukang Mansion, one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Built in 1924, its distinctive wedge-shaped design has earned it comparisons to New York's Flatiron Building. Surrounded by tree-lined streets, cafés, and historic architecture, it's also one of the most photogenic corners of Shanghai. After 5 days in Shanghai, I took the high-speed train south to Shenzhen. On our first day in Shenzhen, we didn't waste any time and headed straight out for a day trip to Hongqiao Park. Stretching for over 4 kilometers, the park is best known for its striking red skywalk that winds through the surrounding hills. The elevated walkway offers panoramic views over the lush landscape and has quickly become one of Shenzhen's most recognizable landmarks. Back in the city, we made our way to Shenzhen Bay Park to enjoy the sunset.
For every morning that I rise and I am showered by your smiles, oh yeah.
Stretching along the coastline, it's one of the best places to experience Shenzhen's skyline.
Tears dry out, clouds disappear, yeah. For every hour that we share, two explorers of nowhere, oh no.
As the sun slowly disappeared behind the city, the skyline reflected beautifully across the bay, creating one of the most memorable sunsets of the trip.
Crazy laughter and the cries, oh yeah. And I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smiles. And I thank you for being the best part of my life.
After a full day of exploring, we went for some hot pot at Shantou Huiji Beef Shop, where some of the freshest cuts of beef are sliced to order and cooked within seconds.
The best part of my life. Been the best part of my life.
The next morning, we went back to the same place for breakfast. From there, we took a taxi to Shenzhen Bay Cultural Plaza, one of the city's newest waterfront developments. Combining contemporary architecture, public art, green spaces, and cultural venues, it has quickly become one of Shenzhen's most vibrant gathering places. And if you've seen the viral videos of drones delivering food in China, this is one of the places where you can actually find one of those drone delivery stations in action. A short walk later, we discovered Xi'an, a bakery serving some incredibly delicious Japanese salted bread. We picked up a few before heading over to Route and Loop, where we sat down to enjoy them while taking a break from exploring. As evening arrived, we made our way to Shui Night Market. Compared to some of the larger night markets, this one felt more local, with rows of street food stalls serving everything from grilled meats to fresh fruit and desserts. Our third day in Shenzhen took us to Nantou Ancient Town, one of the oldest parts of the city. With a history dating back more than 1,700 years, it offers a fascinating contrast to Shenzhen's modern skyline. Today, the narrow alleyways are lined with cafés, boutiques, galleries, and traditional buildings, creating a unique blend of old and new that makes it one of the city's most enjoyable neighborhoods to explore. As evening approached, we headed to the Mixi shopping district.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home. Humming on my favorite ditty, swinging like Natalie Cole. But then out of the blue, who strolls down the boulevard but you? Your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life
To end the day, we made our way to the Zhujiajiao Center, known as the Cyberpunk City.
might leave.
Every evening at 8:30 p.m., the surrounding skyscrapers come alive with a synchronized light show. For our final day in Shenzhen, we started at OCT Loft, the city's most creative neighborhood.
There is a life I lead in this city.
Once an old industrial area, it has been transformed into a vibrant arts district filled with independent cafés, galleries, bookstores, and some of Shenzhen's best coffee spots.
The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In a moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bone, I'm remembering the words you told me.
From there, we headed to what might just be the most impressive library I've ever visited. With its enormous open reading spaces, striking modern architecture, and floor-to-ceiling windows, it feels less like a traditional library and more like a cultural landmark. Just across the street lies Lianhuashan Park, one of Shenzhen's largest urban parks. As the afternoon slowly turned into evening, the park filled with families, children playing and large groups of locals dancing together. After the sunset, we headed to the Free Sky Yunji observation deck, located inside the Ping'an Finance Center, the fifth tallest building in the world. Watching Shenzhen transform from daylight into a sea of lights from above was easily one of the highlights of the trip. For dinner, we explored Dongmen Old Street, one of Shenzhen's oldest shopping districts, known for its street food, shopping, and lively atmosphere. The next morning, I took the high-speed train from Shenzhen to Chongqing. My journey begins in the heart of the city. My first stop was at this cozy little cafe overlooking the Arhat Temple, with one of the best views in the area. From there, I walked down to the temple, one of Chongqing's oldest Buddhist temples. Originally built during the Song dynasty around 1,000 years ago, it's best known for its collection of more than 500 life-sized Arhat statues, each carved with its own unique expression. If you'd like to recreate the look of my videos, you can find my power grade and LUT pack in the description below. From here I took the metro to Longmenhao Old Street. Perched on the southern bank of the Yangtze River, this beautifully restored historic neighborhood blends traditional architecture with modern cafes, restaurants, and boutiques. In the afternoon, I made my way to what felt like one of Chongqing's hidden gems. A skywalk suspended high above the city with incredible panoramic views. I could also watch the famous Line 2 metro disappear straight through a residential building while crowds gathered below to witness one of the city's most iconic sights. In the evening, I headed to one of the city's most spectacular riverfront viewpoints. On my second day here, I wasted no time and joined a day trip to the Wulong Karsts, one of the places I'd wanted to visit for years. Our first stop was a viewpoint overlooking the Wujiang River, with its emerald green water cutting through steep limestone cliffs. Not long after, we stopped for lunch at a small local restaurant tucked away in the hills before continuing deeper into the national park. Waiting below were the 3 natural bridges, one of the world's largest natural bridge systems and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hidden beneath one of the bridges is the Tianfu Post House, an ancient-style inn originally built as a filming location for the movie Curse of the Golden Flower. After exploring the bridges, a short shuttle bus brought us to the Fisher Gorge. Stretching deep through the mountains, the narrow gorge is filled with waterfalls, streams, dramatic rock walls, and wooden walkways that wind through the canyon floor. Back in the city, I ended the day at Banshan Cafe, overlooking the skyline with a fresh lemon tea in hand. After yesterday's adventure in the mountains, I decided to slow things down a little and spend the day exploring some of the city's oldest neighborhoods. Once one of the oldest residential districts here, Shibati has been carefully restored into a neighborhood that preserves the atmosphere of old Chongqing. Stone staircases, traditional architecture, tea houses, and small local shops make it one of the best places to get a glimpse of what the city looked like before the skyscrapers arrived. From there it was just a short ride to one of the city's most unusual landmarks. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary public square. But what makes it famous is that you're actually standing on the 22nd floor of a building while still being at street level.
It's 9 in the city, and I'm on my way back home.
From here, I walked about 15 minutes to Hongyadong, one of the city's most recognizable landmarks.
Swinging like Natalie Cole. But then
Built into the cliffs overlooking the river, the 11-story complex is inspired by traditional stilt houses that once lined these hillsides. Instead of staying on land with the crowds, I decided to experience it from the water.
we go there and have some more wine, 'cause life is for living. That's your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where
If you like this video, a thumbs up helps more than you think.
life is for living. Let's see where this song might lead.
For my final day in Chongqing, I went to Testbed Creative Park, a former industrial site that has been transformed into one of the city's creative hubs. Old factory buildings now house independent cafes, design studios, galleries, and small local shops. While exploring, I came across a cozy little cafe with live music that turned out to be the perfect place to take a short break before continuing the day. From there I took a longer ride across town to the Ring Shopping Park. At first it looks like an ordinary shopping mall, but step inside and you'll find something completely unexpected. This time, I couldn't leave without trying one of the city's specialties. So I headed to Air Raid Shelter Old Hot Pot, where the restaurant is built inside a former wartime air raid shelter. Just outside, Jifangbei pedestrian street was already filling up with people as the city prepared for another busy evening. If there's one place that captures the atmosphere of this city, it's the D world. As if the city wanted to put on one final show, it started raining just as I arrived. The reflections on the pavement, the glowing neon lights, and the mist hanging between the buildings made everything feel even more cinematic. The next morning, I took the high-speed train from Chongqing to Xi'an.
And every time that things go wrong, you pull me up, I come back strong, oh yeah. Cause popes and kings have come and gone, but we're still going on a road, yeah. You heal my mind and blessed my soul, touched my heart and made it whoa, yeah.
By the time I arrived, it was already dark, so after checking into my hotel, I went straight back out to explore the area around the bell tower.
The kisses and the smiles, and I thank you for.
Just a short walk away was the Muslim Quarter, one of Xi'an's most lively neighborhoods at night. The streets were filled with food stalls, small shops, and the smell of spices and barbecue coming from every direction. After the long train ride, I was more than ready for dinner. I ended up at a local barbecue place, where I had some of the best barbecue of the entire trip. I started my first full day in Xi'an at the Great Mosque, right in the heart of the Muslim Quarter. Built more than 1,280 years ago, it was unlike any mosque I had visited before. Later, I made my way to the south gate of the Xi'an city wall. The wall surrounds the old city for almost 14 kilometers and is one of the largest and most complete ancient city walls still standing in China. While exploring the wall, I spotted a cozy cafe down in the park below. So after finishing my ride, I made my way there for a tangerine tea at Xinhui Coffee, a quiet place to slow down. I ended the evening back at the bell tower, watching the city change again as the lights came on. I started the morning with a coffee from Luckin before trying one of Xi'an's most famous dishes. The biang biang noodles. The dish is known for its wide hand-pulled noodles usually covered in chili oil, vinegar, garlic and spices. Afterwards, I took the subway to Huaqing Palace at the foot of Mount Lishan. The historic complex is known for its hot springs and imperial history. Up in the mountain it was very cloudy, and as the cable car moved higher, the view slowly disappeared into the mist, which made the whole place feel more intense and even more impressive. I had planned to continue to the Terracotta Army afterwards, but I spent longer on the mountain than expected and missed the chance to visit it that day. So I returned to the city and ended my final evening in Xi'an back at Huimin Street, trying a few more things from the night market. On my last morning in Xi'an, I stumbled upon what became one of my favorite areas in the city. Tucked away from the busier streets, this small neighborhood had a much slower and more creative feel, with cozy cafes, independent restaurants, and little corners that were easy to get lost in for a while.
기분 좋은 긴장감 내게 말해줘 tonight 널 알고 싶어 따분할 만큼 이성적이었던 나 무너지고 있잖아 내 앞에 서면 생각도 멈춰 사랑에 빠지는 건 바보 같다고 그렇게 난 믿었었는데 유일한 사랑은 너 하나란 걸 나는 확신해 You're all I need 너도 같다면
It was a quiet way to end my time in Xi'an before heading back to the hotel, picking up my luggage and taking the high-speed train to Beijing.
You're all I need
I started the final stretch of my journey through China in the heart of Beijing, wandering through the historic streets of Dashilan. Once one of the city's busiest commercial districts, it's still lined with traditional storefronts, narrow alleyways and local restaurants. To start the day, I stopped by Berry Beans Cafe, a cozy little cafe overlooking the surrounding hutongs. Not far away, I stumbled upon a small local restaurant serving one of Beijing's most traditional dishes, hand-pulled noodles topped with a rich soybean paste sauce. From there, I wandered through Zhongshan Park, one of the oldest imperial gardens in the city. Once reserved exclusively for the emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties, today it's a peaceful escape where locals come to relax beneath centuries-old trees. If you'd like to recreate the look of my videos, you can find my power grade and LUT pack in the description below. As the afternoon slowly turned into evening, I made my way up Jingshan Park. Built on an artificial hill directly behind the Forbidden City, it offers what is arguably the most spectacular view in all of Beijing. If you like this video, a thumbs up helps more than you think. The next morning I went for a day trip to one of the places I'd been looking forward to the most, the Great Wall of China. Rather than visiting the section closest to the city, I made my way to Mutianyu, one of the best preserved parts of the wall. It takes a little longer to get here, but if you arrive later in the afternoon, there's a good chance you'll have much of it almost to yourself. Instead of one continuous wall disappearing into the distance, what surprised me most was how it followed every ridge and mountain peak, rising and falling as far as the eye could see. To end the day, I headed to Niuji Snack Street, the heart of Beijing's Muslim quarter. Home to the city's Hui Muslim community for centuries, it's one of the best places to experience a different side of Beijing's food scene. My third day in Beijing also marked the beginning of Golden Week, one of the busiest travel holidays in China. Unsurprisingly, the city felt much livelier than it had over the previous days. I started the morning at the Temple of Heaven, one of Beijing's most important imperial landmarks. If you're planning a visit, I'd recommend entering through the south gate to see the entire complex in order. My first stop was the Echo Wall, a circular wall famous for its unusual acoustics. Thanks to its design, a whisper spoken on one side can sometimes be heard surprisingly clearly on the other. From there, I continued to the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, the unmistakable blue roof temple that has become one of Beijing's most recognizable landmarks. Built entirely from wood without using a single nail, it was once where emperors prayed for good harvests and prosperity for the empire. After spending the morning there, I headed north to Sanli Park, a quiet green space hidden between traditional alleyways. While wandering through the park, I came across Voyage Coffee, a cozy little cafe tucked right beside the water.
We stole from the night, South-Russian habits of love at first sight. Perfume is drifting in the cool breeze. Dance of two hands, eager to meet. A kiss and two heartbeats ring out on the street. These kisses and heartbeats don't know how to lie. They're watered with tears and bloom in the night. Kisses and heartbeats don't know how to lie. And how to lie, and how to lie, and how to lie, oh no. How to lie, and how to lie, oh no.
From there, it was only a short walk to Tianmen Pedestrian Street. Once one of Beijing's main commercial streets, it's now a lively mix of historic architecture, traditional shops, local snacks, and the nostalgic vintage trams that slowly make their way down the boulevard.
I am strolling along, just minding my business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. One thing that I've been missing, I'm here on my own, just singing this song. Now that you're gone, I'm happy alone, just me, myself, and I.
My final day in Beijing began with a slow morning at another Voyage Coffee.
가만히 더 느껴봐. 기분 좋은 긴장감 내게 말해줘 tonight. 널 알고 싶어. 따분할 만큼 이성적이었던
From there, I wandered through South Luogu Lane, one of Beijing's oldest Hutong districts. Once a quiet residential neighborhood, it's now filled with small boutiques, cafes, local restaurants, and countless side alleys waiting to be explored. It didn't take long before I found myself in North Luogu Alley. Lined with vintage clothing stores, cozy cafes, wine bars, and beautifully preserved courtyard houses. Around lunchtime, I stopped at Laoshi Dumplings where I tried their beef and cheese dumplings. As the afternoon slowly came to an end, I took a ditty to Zhujiajiao, one of Beijing's most charming historic districts. Spread across 3 connected lakes and surrounded by centuries-old hutongs, it has long been a place where locals come to walk, cycle, or simply enjoy the waterfront. As promised, here are a few things to know that'll make traveling in China a lot smoother. First, download a map before your trip. It's the navigation app locals use, and unlike Google Maps, a map has up-to-date and reliable information. I used it throughout the entire trip and never had any issues. Next, you will want Alipay. China is almost completely cashless, and Alipay can be used for just about everything, from restaurants and attractions to convenience stores and even small local vendors. International credit cards are now accepted. It's also worth installing WeChat, especially if you need to stay in contact with hotels, tour operators, or local guides. For getting around, Didi is the Chinese equivalent of Uber and works extremely well throughout the country. And for booking hotels, trains, flights, or attractions, I found Trip.com to be the most useful app by far. Since it's a Chinese-owned platform that's widely used by locals, it has access to a huge range of hotels, transportation options, and attractions. In fact, it's embedded in the Alipay app as well. You'll also need a VPN in China to access services like Google, YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp. After testing several providers during this trip, ExpressVPN delivered the most reliable experience. If you're interested, they're offering 4 extra months for free through my link in the description. You'll find links to all of these apps and services in the description below. And finally, here's how much I spent traveling through China for 3 weeks.